Today's topic we're going to get into right away is the MLK Day. Martin Luther King Jr. Rest in peace. But it's supposed to be a national holiday. But you still got people going to work. Yeah, people still going to work. You know, I actually got fired on Martin Luther King Day. Yeah, crazy. Fired. The reason why I got fired was I thought that we had off. But come to find out, we didn't have off. I actually called the job, found out that they was in, and said that I'm gonna come to work right now. Boss said, yo, you know what? Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about coming in tomorrow either. Yeah, that's how that went. But what I'm getting at is that, you know, being at the fact that the government killed Martin Luther King, it's a known fact. Everybody knows that by now. It's funny because when I was a kid, I didn't know it. Because they didn't teach us that. We didn't have that evidence until, you know, years now. But it's quiet. It's not really talked about at all. There's no discussion into it. There's no digging into what really happened, you know? We know that the government was the major players, but what really happened, you know? And who was these people that was involved, you know? Because evidently, you know, it was a conspiracy, so that means things were plotted out, planned out. But what happened? No one knows, right? Second of all, you know, it's just something that's very quiet and nobody really talks about, you know? Like, and my thing is, you know, the world, besides the black race, went through trauma with Martin Luther King being killed. A lot of people lost their lives behind Martin Luther King being killed. A lot of families changed because of Martin Luther King getting killed. So if he was assassinated by our government, you know, where's the reparations for that? You know, like, just period, as the people. Like, you throw him a day, you throw him a statue, and tell him to have a good night. Like, how's that go? It's something that's rarely talked about, you know, and I just wanted to just say something about it because, you know, it's supposed to be Martin Luther King Day. Yeah, but what I wanted to say was, you know, what about the people that was on the balcony? You remember those people? You remember the people that was on the balcony? I believe he was with 4 individuals. You know, Andrew Young, I believe. We know Reverend Jesse Jackson was there because he was pointing. You know, you had this lady by the name of Mary Louise Hunt. She was an 18-year-old woman at the time going to college. But what I want to know is, you know, we're talking about a plot. We're talking about a scheme. We're talking about something that actually happened that we can't go back and erase. But it seems to be a race when it comes to even just bringing this whole situation up, you know? But I just want to know what do y'all think about it, you know? Because this is something that's not talked about. And I just wanted to talk about it, you know? Martin Luther King actually been in jail He's been locked up over 30 times. Or about 30 times, something like that. But this is what I'm saying. Martin Luther King being locked up 30 times for things that was inhumane. Things that weren't supposed to happen, you know? But that goes with our reparations. That's what I'm talking about. That goes with our reparations. And Martin Luther King actually got stabbed in Harlem. Yeah. He actually was stabbed in Harlem, signing books, copies of his books. Yeah. The book was called Stride Towards Freedom. Stride Towards Freedom. Yeah. But the thing that I'm saying is, where's the reparations for the family? Where's the reparations for the black people that actually it affected their lives and their families to the point where there's no amount of money that can bring anything back, or period. But my thing is, where do we go from here as a people? You know, Martin Luther King, he had a dream, you know. And do you think Martin Luther King would be happy right now with the way things are going in America? Regardless of, you know, whatever freedoms you think that we really have? I just want to know that. You know, another thing that I want to talk about is why anything with Martin Luther King, we talk about streets, parks, recreational centers. Anything that has the Martin Luther King name on it usually involves violence. Or it's a bad neighborhood, a bad block to go to. Why is that? This is the things that we don't ask. Why is it set up that way? You know? It's something to think about, fellas and ladies. You know, it's really something to think about. Like you have to sometimes slow down and sit back to look to see where you're going. Instead of being in the flow and just going with the day-to-day things and 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5. There's no recollection of what we went through and where we're going. How could you know where we're going if you don't know where we came from? A lot of individuals don't even care about Martin Luther King, to be honest with you. They really don't care. But it's up to you to do your due diligence, to do your research, and